boys picked up another win Friday night. The Wildcats are off to the best start in school history and are one of the only undefeated teams left. In fact, they're the only one left in Class 6A. And in tonight's Inside Story, we find out how they've done it.
When the season got underway, Plano head coach Dean Christian knew he had a good team. With a talented pair of seniors in his backcourt and good depth from top to bottom, being able to compete in 6A was a given. Though they had some close calls along the way, they are still undefeated on the season at 27-0, something even he admits was beyond his wildest expectations.
Absolutely not. It's been a surprise, not only for the rest of our community and the state, really, but for us too. I mean, we knew we had a chance. We knew we had some good players. And most of all, we knew we had put the work in to be pretty successful this year. But undefeated at this point, I can't say that I predicted that.
Like I said, I can't really explain. It's like crazy feeling right now. The teachers, every time you walk in the classroom, teachers congratulating you, students high-fiving you in the hallway. So it's real cool to have that kind of experience walking in school, going to school excited every morning.
We knew we were going to be good, way better than last year, but we didn't think we were going to be undefeated, like you said. And the expectations, like, coming into the year, especially after the fall classic tournament when we won it, and they were super high after that.
Those expectations continue to rise in the community, but despite all the success, the Wildcats are still a little bit under the radar. Currently ranked 10th in the state, they're still in the role of the hunter as opposed to the hunted. That distinction belongs to Duncanville and Richardson. While much of the attention is centered around those two powerhouses, that's perfectly fine with this group of scrappy players who understand that the hardest part of the journey still lies ahead.
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I know it's the right thing. Duncanville and Richardson, rightfully so, are getting the attention and the national recognition because they're proven. And they've done it before, and they've done it for a long time.
Coach always keeps us prepared each and every single game. It always makes us focus each and every single game. When it's the meal before, game before, when it's just the little details in the opponent's team they do, and just keeping us locked in for the most part.
After finishing just 11-15 and outside the playoffs a year ago, they are easily the most improved team in the area this season. Recently, they got an additional boost with the addition of Justin McBride. After playing at Oak Hill, the four-star junior decided to return home and play for the Wildcats. His addition gives the team some additional scoring punch and will help Plano down the stretch and into the postseason. The 2006 team that won it all is still the standard by which all teams here are measured, and while that remains the ultimate goal, in the coach's eyes, a state trophy isn't necessary to validate the hard work and accomplishments of this special group of young men.
We dream about those things. I'd be lying to you if I said we didn't. So, you know, that is our goal, of course, but I just want to say how, you know, to me this team is a championship team already. On and off the court, this team has just acted like champions. So I want to say that first, that they've been great in that fashion.